So welcome again to my drawing doodling series. So today what I want to do is actually to tell a story based on the drawings that I drew and I think what it means to me. So once again, this is the Procreate app. I think the first drawing that I drew was the fish. So I think why did I draw the fish mainly is because that it's like a lot of times I like to walk at nature trails, or I just like to view nature, and I would see all these animals around, whether it's a fish or is it a lizard, and I always wonders like, are these animals doing anything? So I like looking at the nature around me and wonder what are they doing. So yeah. So okay, so that's the first slide. Transform. So in this case, in my drawing, the fishes were actually courting one another. So the next drawing I did was, I think, was an elephant, but let's try to do a crocodile first because I think it makes more sense. So what does the crocodile represent? Because I think after thinking about this for a while, it's like I realized that what I draw is probably something to do with like what I think. So why did I think of a crocodile, and why did I give him a float? So I think a crocodile represents something that's like very serious, and a float represents something that's very childish, or you say, or toyish, or something that you don't really associate with one another. So I think sometimes we get too serious about what we do, and we don't take time to think about being less serious and just enjoying ourselves. So I think that's why I drew the crocodile. And here you can see the crocodile. He's actually looking at the pond that I'm walking past. So I think the crocodile represents to me most of the times where we're just too serious about things and we don't really look at the nature around us. So yeah, that's probably why I drew the crocodile with a float. It's quite strange, but alright. So the next thing I drew was definitely an elephant. I think elephants also almost one of my favorite characters. Why do I like elephants? I think I like elephants because firstly I live in Asia, and in Asia we do see a lot of elephants around, especially in our zoos and stuff. So it is a common occurrence. Elephants are also very hardworking, I feel, and they are supposed to have a very good memory. Oops. So I thought an elephant would make a lot of sense. Another point that I wanted to draw the elephant was because that I think on the 2nd of May, on the second weekend of May, it's actually Mother's Day. So a drawing of an elephant was one of the first drawings I drew for my mum for Mother's Day. So I thought it's nice to draw it again. So you can see that this elephant here is not very nice looking, but he's trying to teach the baby elephant how to drink water. And elephants like water a lot, so yeah, it's very good. Oh, I think my music just stopped. Okay. So in the story already we have the person, which is me, and there's a lake which represents the nature around us that we don't usually see. And then there's the crocodile, which represents the serious person, and it's trying to symbolize that we should be less serious sometimes. And when I think of something like less serious and fun, I probably think of Totoro somehow. Totoro's like it's a mystical character in the forest, and from what I see in the movie, he seems like he sleeps a lot and he's very happy. So, and being in a forest, I think it's very nice as well, because it's calm, there's nobody to bother you. So yeah. So this Totoro's like looking at all the other things, and he's like very happy. And Totoro, there's a small Totoro as well. Oops. So you can have a small Totoro here. And looking at Totoro, I think I drew a cockerel. So a cockerel is like, it symbolizes to me like urgency, like lateness, or in the morning even. So here's the cockerel. Oops, cockerel. So yeah, so what was the cockerel doing? The cockerel's actually making a lot of noise like cockerels do. So why is he making all the noise? He's making all the noise because it's like almost time to because it's like almost time to stop drawing and procrastinating sometimes. Because that's not good. Okay, so this is like, so then it's like, actually what I've said is just an imagination of me thinking exactly why did I draw what I drew. So yeah, the cockerel's here to just wake us up from this story and to end the story. So that's me again. Thank you once again. So here's the story. So let me just tidy up this before I end this. Alright, so it's quite nice. So it's like, so the 5 animals that I drew is simply just like my imagination or my daydreaming about what I'm thinking of. So let me go trace this all up now, so that at least it looks complete. So this is the cloud of the daydream. Oops. Time to draw the characters inside. You have the pond. You have the nature around where Totoro would probably hide, and the fishes. I think fishes are much smarter than we think they are, even though they're just swimming around. Then there's the serious crocodile that is trying to be less serious by having his float. So he's looking upwards. There's some trees. There's the mother elephant and the baby elephant having fun playing with the water along the water edge. I think when you're young it's so much better. You get a lot you get to do a lot of things. When you get old it's like there's a lot of things to do, but not so fun stuff. But okay. That's why I think I like drawing sometimes. But yeah, I know it's procrastination. There's lots of other things I should be doing. But okay. So this is small Totoro. I should be finishing this soon. This is big Totoro. Just draw the ears. Big Totoro's very fat. You can draw the legs of it. Draw the eyes. Totoro's usually very happy. So that's the nose that I always say Totoro has. So yep, that's his hand. This is the cockerel that keeps everything working. So he chases people around and makes sure that they do their work. Once again, yeah, so this is the story that I want to tell based on the 5 doodles I have, because I think at the end of the day a lot of things we do is to tell a story. I think to tell a story is the most I think to tell the story is what people wants to do. Like people, it's like what people expects you to do as you get older. People do not want to read something, people do not want to learn something, but people would want to learn a story. So yeah, this is my story. Thank you very much.